everyone, Sumi Games here, and today we're gonna look at a new game in my series, MDK 2. I used to play this game as a kid on the PS2. It was pretty hard back then, but I'm pretty sure I can handle it now. So we're going right in. I did the first little tiny part of Jinkies, which is actually the hardcore mode of this game. That didn't went accordingly to my liking, because the first enemy that I encountered had the health bar of an end boss. So I thought, nope, this is not for me. So we're gonna start on hard this time, and here's a little cutscene for you all. And Kurt never wanted to be a hero, too bad.
With his life and wanted to live out his years in quiet, dignified anonymity. Sadly, it was not to be. Kurt was employed as a janitor for Dr. Fluke Hawkins, eccentric man of science. The messes were large, but the pay was good. So when Hawkins left, Kurt followed. Little did he know what was to come. The doctor had wished for a place away from his detractors, away from those that thought him mad. With janitor in tow, he left the earth, vowing to return only when his genius was proven. The greatest of the Doctor's inventions in exile was the six-legged canine, Max. Max was the perfect assistant, and his appreciation of firepower made him a fine watchdog as well. All was peaceful until the invasion. Aliens from a strange dimension attacked the Earth, arriving on energy streams and landing great mine crawlers to destroy everything in their path. The forces of Earth were helpless before the onslaught. Dr. Hawkins had to act. Kurt was outfitted in an untested coil suit and sent to try and disable the machines. He was reluctant, but he had no choice. He was the Earth's last hope. Kurt fought valiantly, driving to the very heart of the invasion. There he challenged the alien leader, a grotesque creature named Gunter Glatt, and with Max's aid, Kurt was victorious. As their leader fell, the invasion crumbled and the aliens retreated, their tails between their legs. In their wake, they left the Earth battered, despoiled, even ruined, but not beaten. No, not beaten. Now, with the aliens routed and order restored, our heroes can return to their normal everyday lives. Or can they? Only time will tell.
Come toast, Kurt. You've done well. Everything's Jake for sure.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Don't sell yourself short. Those aliens never knew what hit them. A major setback for them, I'm certain.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Yes, it's all over.
I just knew it.
Mine crawler in sector 8675309.
530.
Good gravy! That's Edmonton!
Well, Kurt, I hope you're up to saving the world one more time, eh?
You sure are quick to send me down.
You're the man for the job! Max and I will help if we can, but for now it's up to you! Jinkies, I'm so proud!
Just a quick, look back to MDK 1. Only Kurt was the playable character of that game, so never got we something to see of the Doctor or Max. And in this game that is fairly different, because we can also play as Max and the Doctor in next episodes. So first Kurt is gonna jump towards the mine crawler here, and we're gonna invade and kill the pilot. But Kurt is not very smart. Too bad. Okay, he got a hold of himself again. And this is the first playable bit. This is actually a throwback to MDK 1, where every level started with a dive towards the enemy base you had to infiltrate and destroy. So this is just a little tiny reminder of the ones that played MDK 1. Oh, okay. I got hit there with one shot out of the sky. Okay, this is hard difficulty for you. Let's try not to get hit by any lasers this time. Let's try. Also, what I want to point out, there will be bits that I will be playing without saying anything, just to let the audio sink in. That blue one was really close. You also get a little tutorial here in the beginning of the game. I'm going to skip this tutorial because I have played this before, just to get the hang of it a little bit, so it would be more fun for you guys. Not that I'm dying every 10 seconds or so. Aboard the inner mine crawler, Edmonton, 9:05 p.m. So if we wait for a bit, then the doctor will talk, but I'm going to shoot this blue ball with my sniper, which is accessed with the spacebar. Kurt has a lot of different abilities. He can shoot, he can jump, he can get a sniper rifle. He has also a range of grabbable items, but we'll get to that in a second, because the first grabbable item is actually a grenade. Here is the first enemy, one of the grotesque monsters of the alien realm. He will try to shoot us with fireballs that are... and again, he is hiding in the corner. I played through this once before this, and he did the exact same. Yeah. But we're away from the Final Fantasy VII game for a bit. I wanted to just go a little bit fast-paced with this one, instead of going the slow-paced tactical stuff like Final Fantasy VII. There's also a whole lot of humor in this game. So we're just gonna have a lot of fun with Kurt, Max, and the Doctor here. The reason that I destroyed the pod before I'm taking out these guys is because the pod actually spawns these demonic beings. I don't know if there was another one. Apparently not. Not many people know about this area. You can get your first grabbable items, or usable items, as you may call them, in the game, which is I thought, sniper grenade. Yeah, this is the first grenade. This is a sniper grenade, I thought. A cloak, and of course this is to replenish your health, which is food. The beef and the meat is always 50 health replenishment, and apples are about 25. As you can see, Kurt has 100 hit points to get him down. And this is a part where I am going to just shut off myself, and I'll let you all listen to the music for a bit. As you may can tell, the music has changed once again. This is why. Oh no, it's a little bit too soft. Too soft. This is why there are 2 horned demons in this room, which I would gladly avoid for now. As you can see, I can walk pretty close because I'm using the cloak. You can see the horned demons right there. And when there's one right there. He will be guarding the door, which I have to access with a switch that I have to shoot right here. Then the guys are going to... So he noticed that the door is open and he's going to guard it. And they have seen me. And that is great. But fortunately for me, I have grenades which I can toss. And eventually end up at his feet. He's going to shoot from there, and I'm going to gladly chuck some grenades in his face. One more right there. This is going to take a while because I want to show you the health bar and how long it actually takes for the grenades, or actually how many grenades it takes to get one of those guys down. Because this is actually doing nothing to him, almost nothing. Of course doing something to him. But so it took me about 6 grenades to do this. Along with the shooting, of course. So I have to time otherwise that happens. Their attacks are actually homing, so they're gonna... So I'm avoiding them at the last second, so the trajectory of the attack is actually deceived by my movement at the last moment. So we got one of these guys. These are just orbs. They will appear later in the game as sentries, which is actually pretty annoying because there are a lot of them. As you can see here, there's 2 of them at the same time. And Kurt doesn't know which one he has to shoot. Because this was also a thing in MDK1. Kurt actually doesn't have to aim that well to actually complete what he's doing. Because it's not like Call of Duty where you have to get your hotbar out, your crosshair and all that. No, this is just a simple simple shooter, pretty fast paced. And please insert your ball jokes here that I'm shooting balls and all that. It's very funny. So I shot all the balls to actually get the ventilator going. The ventilator will get me up to the top level of this area, which was, as a kid, pretty hard to do because I had to deal with mortars. And I wasn't very good at aiming back then. I'm just gonna give you little previews of what's going to come next. Of course, I'm not gonna spoil the whole game. That'll be no fun for you guys. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, we're almost there. This is the open area, what I was talking about. This is a sniper mortar. That is the item that I was talking about because I'm no good with mortars. If I would be in the army, I would suck dicks. Because I'm just not good with mortars or any kind of rifle, actually. So I shot the mortar into the thing, yeah. I'll explain the sniper in a bit, but now I have to fight those guys that come from up above. They were sent by the heavens to just deviate my plan and not be very good at it, but it's what you get when you have a armed machine gun and they have like slow firing fire bolts. But I'll explain the sniper before I get that. And the sniper is actually a pretty neat device. You see in the top right corner there is a little extra camera. I can move around. You can see that the sniper is actually a long pyramid head. I can move while I have my sniper up to avoid fire, which is actually pretty handy. But I can choose which kind of bullet I'm going to use. For instance, I need the sniper mortar right now. And I need to move away, but I can't see the stuff. And as you can see, I shot the mortar into the dome. Oh my god, I hate these things so much. Seriously. Oh. My health is going down very slowly, and I'm not happy with it. Okay, so we have to use the ventilator, or the van, to get to the other platform. Then we have to shoot one last mortar up in this dome, which is actually going to be a bit of luck, but I made it. Because I remember I had to refill every little sniper mortar. When I ran out, I had to get new ones back at the beginning of the game, or beginning of the level, of this top level. So there is my extra health. I'm only missing 2 for a full health bar, but that's okay. So these are the sentry guys. As you can see in the top right corner, I am avoiding the red lasers that they fire at me. I'll explain in a bit. See? That's why I can move, to avoid their fire. Which is a pretty neat trick, I presume. Again with the 25 health. So I'm maxed out on hit points right now. Not many people know, but before you actually enter the end boss dome, you can actually go up here on top of this little ramp. And there's an item that is not very well known. It's the black hole grenade. The black hole grenade is actually a grenade that pulls the enemies towards you. No, towards the point where you chuck the black hole grenade, which seems pretty obvious. In my first recording that failed, I actually chucked the black hole grenade a little bit too close to myself. And I ended up having to redo the whole level, so I'm not going to do that this time. As you can see, I have to fight a major ship, which is piloted by that individual. There's a little cutscene going on. He's trying to handle the machine pretty well with those joysticks he got. As a kid, I didn't know what to do here. I was just trying to shoot the machine, and when they'll eventually come out. Yeah, these guys, they'll eventually come out. Then I figured out maybe I have to zoom in on the thing, and I found out there were like balls again. So I just shot the balls. Nice ball power here, and that actually opens up the second stage of the machine. If you think it was hellish with the lasers, well, surprise, surprise, there is more lasers now. Yay, it's rotating. I haven't been hit yet, so with that open, it will eventually go into the third stage of the machine. It will open up the pilot hole, where you actually have to shoot the guy, which isn't that hard, because you can just zoom in to him pretty well. And eventually, when you shoot him about so many times, he's going to come out. This is where I'm going to chuck my black hole grenade, because he's going to stand right there. And he's jumping up to me, so people, plan failed. I've kept the chain machine gun for this fight because it makes this fight a really easy breeze. I actually have to move away from the guy. Oh, the black hole grenade has apparently stopped. So I'm gonna chuck a dummy. Just gonna chuck a dummy. Still have 294 ammo left for my chain machine gun. I don't know how that on a lower level hit me, but that's fine. And we're gonna get a little cutscene here, so I'm gonna go quiet.
Doctor, the pilot is gone. What now?
What? What's that? Sorry, you turn your thingy up. I'm not getting clear signal, my boy. Speak from the diaphragm.
Doctor!
Eh? What? Kurt, listen to me. I want you to lie down. Take a break. Relax.
What? I can't hear you.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's something very behind you. Look, it's secure.
There's something behind... What? What?
Turn around, you fool! Ow! Whoa!
Oh, I'm just too good for my own bad self. Hello, Earth. Who's your daddy? Why, yes, I am.
Kurt? Kurt! Can you hear me, my boy? Doctor, we're not getting through to him. Oh, nonsense. He's always been quite reasonable. Something is just blocking the signal. It's that ship.
We could destroy their power supply so they stop jamming us.
No. I've got a better plan. You should destroy their power supply so they stop jamming us. Heel? Good doggy. Now go straddle a torpedo while I figure out how to aim. High, low, surplus.
Yeah, for people that actually have to get a little bit of background here, the doctor is pretty mad, so he's crazy as hell.
Max, I've lost control of the torpedo.
Take it.
Take the controls.
There's your proof. But actually this is just the same as the dive thing that I have to do with Kurt. But we'll end up at the ship. There we have to stop the jamming signal from emitting and interfering with our program. So when I've landed and I have an opportunity to save, I'll stop this episode and I'll continue on next time. Almost got hit there by a meteor. It's fine. Yeah, please insert your fart jokes here. For people that might not have noticed, Max actually has 4 arms, so he's able to wield 4 guns at the same time, which makes for pretty cool battling actually. Oh, okay. Rip! Fuck yeah! Okay, we're at the alien orbiter, Earth orbit, and it's 10:10 a.m. So actually just 1 hour and 5 minutes expired from the time that we were Kurt.
Max, you've made it. Now, fetch those magnums in front of you by walking over them.
We get the tutorial here. I'm just gonna do it because it's really short. It's not as long as Kurt's one. So ready your guns by using the selection button. Okay.
Up button to equip it and press the select down button to unequip it. The special magnum I gave you won't run out of ammo, but other guns deplete their supply as you fire. You'll automatically drop any empty weapons, but I'm sure you'll find more. Your powerful weaponry can often distort into your environment. So don't be shy when it comes to shooting. That covers the basics, Max.
There's just a little difference I want to show you guys. This is 4 guns. And this. Let's see the controls here. And this is one gun. This is... What? So that's a significant difference from when you're wielding 4 guns. So I'm actually gonna stop the episode here. This was Screaming Games, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!